Hi, welcome. We're the moms.
Hello.
Bonjour.
I'm Barbara.
I'm Helen.
I'm Cheryl.
And we're moms. We already said that.
Hey, Mom.
And it's time for Mompinions.
Spiritual and figurative and literal.
Wow.
You can pick which one you think's the right answer. So the game, it's not really a game. It's like a thing that we're doing. It is that each of us have four questions to ask the other two, and the other two answer them, and we give our mompinions on them.
Some of them are going to be a little more thoughtful, and some of them are going to be a little more fun.
Yeah.
Because moms can have fun too.
Yeah, with our vodka ice.
Vodka water.
So, my first question is about our dear friend Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think what? How do you already have a question? Do you know who she is?
Yes!
Okay. Do you think when she went missing, do you think she died?
Well, funny thing about that, at my friend's house yesterday, her dad came in saying that they found a photo of her somewhere. So she definitely landed, but she was probably taken hostage.
Oh,
It was during
interesting.
wartime and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't do my own research.
Yeah, but your general opinion though. Do you think like the plane crashed and she died, or do you think like she lived for a while?
I think she lived for a bit.
Okay.
What happened after, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like she would either have enough fuel to make it, which she obviously didn't, or she would crash. And so I just feel like she personally, she
nipped the bud.
Yep, she nipped the bud.
I also like the theory that she's still up there. She's still going.
Wow, that's so...
Amelia.
That's what we heard. It was Amelia.
It was Amelia Earhart. She was like, I hear my name in the future. Yes.
She could also tell the future now.
Well, she's really old, so who knows what powers she has surfaced.
That's so true.
We'll start with something light, DC or Marvel, comics, movies, what have you.
I know.
We both are like, what do you have to say?
Okay. I personally, just for Batman, really love DC. I think all of the characters in Batman are really well rounded.
Yeah.
You just spilled water on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the characters are well rounded.
I agree.
They have really unique, diverse personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And the storylines aren't too bad either. Now,
The villains are good.
rest of DC. But I don't see anything like Batman and Marvel except if it's like a ripoff.
Yeah. I personally like DC's villains better. I think that their villains are generally, like, they have more personality. Whereas in Marvel, it's like villain number 42 who is an alien and wants to take over the world. It's like, who are you? What is your name? I don't remember. I don't know who any of the villains are. However, I love X-Men so much. Magneto.
I love the new Captain America too. Chris
Oh, yeah.
Evans.
Yeah, I like the villains in DC better, and I love Batman, but I like most. But I love X-Men. Batman and X-Men are my faves. But other than that,
Recently, I like the Marvel movies better. But
well, DC's been having some problemos. But I feel like they're slowly getting out of their hole. They're getting out of their hole. I feel like they were trying too hard to catch up with Marvel with their films, and like it made the movies really bad. And now they're like okay, hang on, we gotta figure stuff out. So,
but their TV is getting better. The Flash is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The Arrow's pretty good.
Sorry.
So
yeah.
So mine's a little silly, but it's something I have a huge problem with. Yeah, it's gold flakes in food. So it'll make it really expensive. It has like very little flavor.
Have you tried it?
No, this is just what
I
I've
was just
heard.
wondering. Okay.
But I also understand because it's gold, and how fancy would you feel eating gold? So
I think it's stupid.
I don't think it's good for your digestion.
Probably not, honestly. I feel like you could buy. There's 2 cupcakes sitting on a table. One of the cupcakes is $5. The other one has gold on it, so it's $50. They're probably the same cupcake.
Same flavor,
Yeah.
same all that.
but gold.
Just has gold. Yeah.
But would you eat it if they were both free? If someone was like, here, try this gold thing.
Yeah, I would try it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I would try it, but I'm not gonna.
Experiences.
If I have the choice between a regular cupcake.
$1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the things where it's like gold foil and truffle oil and blah 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 and.
I
Yeah.
don't like truffle oil that much anymore.
Not into that at all. So, if you were a millionaire, would you be able to justify buying like a $200,000 car or like a super super expensive car like that?
How do you mean? Like that's
Like,
would you be like, oh yeah, a $3,000 car, let me get it?
well, 3,000 is pretty cheap.
I meant 300,000. I can't believe it.
you know, if you have that money, I don't think it's too bad to splurge. If you're doing that with everything though, like I need a big mansion, I need a big car, I need a nice, expensive car. If you like buy one nice expensive thing for yourself, I don't think that hurts.
Okay.
But I'm not a car person, so I don't care. I just want something nice.
Me too. Want something like new.
Yeah, I would rather spend it on people and like my children or like where I live, the place I spend my whole life, than just like a car.
Yeah.
'Cause what I'm gonna be in a car for like 5 minutes a day? I'll have to go to work.
Minutes.
I'm a
Yeah.
millionaire.
You work right next door, apparently.
I don't have to go to work. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I personally am like, probably like, I could buy a $70,000 car, but I don't know.
Now, here's the thing though. If I sold cars, I would get a really fancy car because you have to own
No more
what
straw.
you sell.
No more straw.
Alright, so, like most people, you guys, you probably read, or watched, or both, the Harry Potter movies and books.
I watched the books.
Yes.
Carefully.
Did it move?
Yeah.
So people, when they read about the characters, and they like to shift them. So the question of the day, the hour, the minute is, who did you shift Hermione with?
Okay, so I went canon, and I always shipped her and Ron. Ever since book 1, I didn't know anything about them, and I shipped them, and I was like, at the time I was 13, so it wasn't, no, I was less than 13. I was in 3rd grade.
13.
Time flies when you're a mom. But I always thought they were really cute. I thought it was adorable that he would get upset at her, and then when he got older, he would be upset at anyone else who got upset with her. I thought that was really cute, and they balanced each other really well. He's very loyal, and she's very brainy, and it made sense to me.
Okay.
Well, I didn't. Ever since I was young, I shipped Harry and Hermione. That was my first ship.
Since you were 13 and 3rd
Yes,
grade.
since I was 13 in 3rd grade. I got held back a little bit. But, yeah, ever since I was little, I shipped Harry and Hermione. And I remember seeing the second movie with my dad in theaters. And when we came out, my dad was like, so what do you think about them? And I was like, Harry and Hermione, obviously. Did you see how she ran to him and hugged him? And my dad was like, but did you see how awkward she was with Ron? And I was like, no. However, in high school, I think, in early or late high school, sometime in high school, I stumbled upon Draco and Hermione. And I was like, oh my god. Because that ship is crazy angsty. I love angsty ships so much. Oh my god. And like, it would be a forbidden romance. Ugh. And J.K. Rowling was like, I thought about it, but it would have been way too dramatic. And I was like, okay, bitch, who killed like 14 characters in the last book? Whatever.
To go into something a little less magical, I wanted to talk about arts programs in school. So a lot of, for many decades now, people have been trying to cut the arts programs from school. And I know that all of us were in performing arts in high school.
Yes. 4 years of drama. Just saying. Whatever.
So it's a serious issue for us, and I think it's really important for America to figure out what we want to teach our kids.
Yep. That's my opinion. Keep it. The end.
I mean, like, come on, guys. Like, yes, I mean, we should definitely keep it. We don't go about our lives just with, the core classes, English, math, and all that. You need a little bit of creativity in your life.
Yeah.
There's just some jobs that, like think about, give me a good job, and I don't know.
A lawyer.
A lawyer.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about lawyers? I'm sure that they use a little bit.
They so dramatic.
They're dramatic.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
I'm sure some have to act a bit. You know, they probably know their defendant's, guilty, yeah, but they're gonna try the hardest.
OJ.
Yes. But they're gonna be like, yo, this man, he did not do it, and I believe him. They don't.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
Yep.
Yeah, the arts are super important. We need all of them. Like, that's like, are you gonna cut? If you're gonna, you know how much people would freak out if they started cutting PE classes, stuff like that. Like, and it's a similar level to those sports things. Like, it's everything to some kids to have their bassoon playing time, whereas it's everything for some kids to have their street hockey time. Like,
It also is really important for critical thinking skills, so thinking outside of the box. And it helps with depression and anxiety, which is a growing problem in America. It helps relax people and give them an outlet for those emotions.
so completely different spectrum. Okay, so wait, do we want them to know that you're queer?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so as two queers, this is a question that very much that was like going around on Tumblr like crazy after this past season of Sherlock. I almost called it John Locke, which is kind of leading me to my question.
I haven't seen the last season.
That's all right.
Okay. That's okay.
Do you think that they queer bait Sherlock and John in the show?
Do you want to start with this one?
I don't know. I want
Do
to.
it.
No, because this was a question that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll start. So I personally don't think so. It's very okay to have very close same-sex friendships. Like, I was in a sorority in college.
You were not anymore.
I'm a mom now.
Yeah. You became a mom.
Like, I have a lot of very close friendships. Does that mean I'm gonna have a romantic relationship with them? No. But I would be very close to some of my friends. I hang out with them all the time. We're always around each other. We can finish each other's
Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so I think it's not queer baiting. I think people just push that upon them because they want them to be queer.
I think in some senses it could possibly, you could get that feeling in it. Just in every episode you could find like a little like, I don't know. There's like, but at the same time you have to see who the creators are, and the creator is what's his name?
Gatiss?
Gatiss. Mark Gatiss.
Yes. And
Mark
His name literally has gay in it. Anyway.
Mark Gay? Tiz.
Yes, exactly.
He's Tiz gay.
Tiz
I'm
gay.
not it's a bit of both, like, I mean, a lot of it's fan service. I mean, they definitely do it for the fan service, so that's why I think, like, all the gay jokes, it's like, oh, we're doing it for the fans that really ship it, but then it's like...
Because this has been a joke since 18 whatever, when the
18?
Books came out.
Oh,
18?
like 18 years.
Yeah, for 18 years, no. Since 18 whatever, when the books came out, people were like, oh my god, they're gay, haha, they love each other so much. And so, like, this isn't a new thing. This has been a thing that's been happening for a long time.
But I also don't think it should have the negative stigma that queer baiting has.
Well, I think queer baiting is a horrible thing.
But I don't think that John Locke is a horrible thing.
I mean...
That's what I'm saying.
Queer baiting has a horrible stigma. Yes, it does.
We did it. Those were our Mompinions. Thanks for tuning in. Next time we'll have a different thing. Goodbye.
Bye.
Cut. Maybe. Come on. There we go.